friends, welcome to the final part of JavaScript Crash Course for Beginners. So in this part we will start with learning one of the most fundamental topics of JavaScript or any other language, which is known as conditional. So conditional. So what are conditional? So conditional are something if in which we search some condition, and if it is true we execute those things which are within it. The most common condition is the if statement. So let me tell how it is done. Const x equal to 10. Okay, so don't confuse it with numeric 10. It is actually a string. Okay, I'm doing this for a thing x equal to 10. Console.log x is 10. Okay, and if I run it, yeah, x is 10. It means that it is getting executed. So what is this if statement? So anything which we give inside this if statement is evaluated to either true or false. So if it is true, then only this will run. So in JavaScript, to evaluate, we have actually two operators. One is this double equal to, which you are seeing. This is totally different from that normal equal to, single equal to, which is to assign something. This is for comparison, double equal to. But there is a problem with the double equal to operator in JavaScript, which you might be seeing. So here what is happening, we are actually doing here 10 equal to 10, because value of x is string 10. So this is different from this. But what JavaScript internally does, it converts both of them. It converts this string also into a number, and then it does the comparison, and both of them are equal. So that's why x is equal. So actually this should not have been allowed. So if we don't want this to be allowed, we use the triple equal to, which is known as strict comparison. So strict comparison means it will check the type also, because type of one of them is string and other is number. So it will not evaluate. It will, so this will x triple equal to 10, this will become false, and it will not run anything. So how I can know if something is run? So there is another part of if statements, then on a statement which is known as else part. So else, when else runs when if is false, then only else will run, and there is no condition in else, so it will always run if x is not true. If x runs, then else won't run. So it is like plain English, if this or else this. So let me type it here. X is not equal console.log. Okay, so let me clear it, run it. X is not equal means this else part run. So only by giving this we can change it. Again, let me do this. See, x is 10. So we learn three concepts here. So after that, there is another statement which is a type of if statement. So these are all variants of if statement. See, the first if statement we saw was the single if statement, standalone if statement, which doesn't have this, and this have else part also. So this is known as if else statement. So there is another statement which is known as if else if statement. So what does that mean? So let us change our example now. So what we are looking, if else if statements. So let const z or z equal to 19 if z is greater than 100. So suppose this is a program in which a different z's are being passed between 1 to 100. Sometimes you may get 20, 23, 55, anything. So first I'm checking if z is greater than 100, and this is a very common pattern in programming, used at a lot of places. Console.log z is greater than 100, else if z is greater than 80, then console.log z is greater than 80 but less than 100. So let me copy this. After 80, let me do for 60 after 40 and 20. So 60, so z is greater than 60 but less than 80. Z is greater than 40 but less than 60. Z is greater than 20 but less than 40, and else console.log z is less than 20. So what do you think will run? Let us see. Yeah, z is less than 20. So what happened? It will first come here, z is greater than 100. No, it's not true. Then else if z is greater than 80. No, it is not true. Is greater than 60. No. Is greater than 40. No. Is greater than 20. No. Then this else part will run, which is less than 20. So let me change it. Let me give 45. Let me see what will run. So the moment any one of the statement will run, it will do. So it is running this one. So first three are false, and the moment it finds a true value, it will exit out of it. So these three won't be run. So this is the way it runs. So before moving forward, we will look into another important concept, which is known as or and AND. Or and AND operator. So what is or and AND? So or and AND operators. So what we can do, let me check, take another thing, const x equal to 20 and const y equal to 30. So as the name suggests, they are for and or. So if x triple equal to 20, yeah, we should always, most of the developers in JavaScript mainly use triple equal to only, because nobody want that type to be checked. So it's better to use triple equal to all the time. So this triple equal to x is console.log any one of the statement is true, as I have written. So 1 second, let me comment this out. Okay, so why did it run? See, x is triple equal to 20. This is true. but this is not true. So what does this OR operator means? OR operator means any one of them. There can be many other OR, we can chain many other OR also, and it is any n number of times, it doesn't matter. See, we can have like this again, a lot of them we can have. So what does that mean? It means any one of them, even if it's true, this statement inside the curly bracket will run. So this one is true, so it was run. So similarly we will see the AND now. Both of the statement are true. As the name suggests, it will only run if both of the statements are true. See, x triple equal to 20, yeah, it is true, but this is not true because y is equal to 30. So let me run it and it will run. This is coming from this one, so let me comment this out also. Now you will not get anything, but how it will run? See, if I make this also 30, so now both of them are true and now it will run. So this is our operators OR and AND. So after this we will see another thing known as ternary operator. So ternary, what a ternary operator? It is also very important thing, and most of the people like this a lot. Ternary operator, it is short form of if else statement, just a single if else statement, because we can do for multiple if else, but it gets complicated. You'll see for single if else also it will get complicated. Const, suppose x equal to 10, let color if z is greater than 10, z is greater than 10, then color equal to red, else color equal to blue. Console.log of color. So color is red, just simple if else statement. So why I showed you this? Because this can be easily converted into a ternary. So how we will convert it into a ternary operator? So const color 2 equal to, or let it be color only. I will comment this out. So if x is greater than 10, but why I did z here, it doesn't matter. Even if I give x here, it will run. Oh, so, my mistake. So it, okay, if x is greater than 10, okay, blue will run. It doesn't matter. If x is greater than 10, then this red or blue. So this is the short format of this. So let me clear it and run it. Yeah, blue will run. So let me show you the correct version here, because it took that from here. Let me clear it, let me run it. Yeah, blue. So similarly, so this is ternary operator, just a short form of if else statement. We use this question mark and this is the condition, and we can assign it to anything. Generally we assign it to something. So then red and blue, this is the if part and this is the else part. So this is what are known as ternary operator. So now another thing, actually I kept this if else thing to show you one thing. This no, actually I don't want to use it. It's okay. So there is another type of statement known as switch statements. So this is like if else if statements only, but it's the format is a bit different. So let me do that. Const color equal to blue switch color. So we're taking the color here and case red, console.log color is red, break case green, console.log color is green, break, then we can have as many as we want to have. So there is a default console.log no color was matched. So if I run it right now, what will happen? Color is blue, no color was matched, because it works exactly as if else. So this color is blue, so case red, so it will compare it with this, so it will not get compared. So this will not run. It will compare it with this. No, it will not run. So default is the else part. If nothing get matched, then only this will run. So, and there is a break statement which is very important. Means it will break from there. So we have to manually give this break statement, or it doesn't work. Switch statement. So let me make it to color which is there. So let me make it to green, and color is green is run. So let me show you, if I forget to do this break, what will happen. See, right now color is green and it should come out from the loop here. So color is green and no color will match to it also run. So this is the problem if we emit the break. So but in some cases I have seen in my career that we emit this break if there are 5, 6, 3, 4 things. If you want to match them once, we can omit this. Okay, so now what are we going to learn? We are going to learn functions. So functions is the building block of JavaScript. So in JavaScript there are no classes. Yeah, there is a classes introduced in ES6, so still is JavaScript is more of a functional language. So functions are very important in JavaScript. So there are actually 4 ways to declare a function. So I will tell you. Actually there are 3 ways. The 4th way is a bit of condensed way. So let me show the 4 ways. So the first way is, and this is also very important, what it is called. The first way is called function declaration. Okay, the first way is called this. And in JavaScript we have a keyword known as function. This we don't have in many other languages. So nums, suppose I have a function to add to numbers num1 comma num2. It will take 2 parameters. These are known as parameters num1 and num2. Console.log num1 plus num2. And if I run it like this, nothing will run, because what? Functions we need to execute. add nums, and I told these are parameters, so these have to be replaced with the real thing. 20, 30, we can give anything in place of it. So let me run it. 50 will come. I can give it 30, 30, 60 will come. So this is the most common way to give function, and it is known as function declaration. So the second way, let me show the second way, is function expressions. So function expression, JavaScript functions, everything can be a function. So multi nums, see, I am defining a variable, but I can make it equal to a function like this, function num. So this is a totally valid thing in JavaScript, and it is not allowed in many other languages. So num1, num2, and I can return also this. So return statement is there. It's a special thing by which I can return something, num2, and this you will encounter this also now. So when I return something, it will be stored here. So if I do console, okay, let me show what does this return means. So I can call this function like earlier, add nums I have told, but I'll multi nums 20, 30, but nothing will happen because we're not console logging or anything. But clear. Okay, let me comment this out. For now, nothing will happen right now, and it returns something. So what does that mean? It means const result equal to multinum. So when I call this, so it will be stored in this result, and then console.log result I can do, and here I will get this. Okay, sometime I have to refresh. Okay, I have given multi, but I am doing addition. Let me do this multiplication. Yeah, so 600 will come. Okay, so this is another way, and this is known as function expression. So now let me tell the third way. Actually the fourth way is a condensed form of this also, and this is known as arrow functions, and this was introduced in ES6 in 2015. As you know, JavaScript is from 1995, but this was introduced in 2015, and I am planning to bring a ES6 course soon, but that will not be on my YouTube channel. I am planning to have it's on Udemy or something else. So in that I will give all the details of this, very big details, but you don't need to know everything because you can work with this much only. But if you are interested in the detail, yeah, you can take that course. So let me have const mod nums equal to see, okay, num1 comma num2. So this is similar to this one, or this one also we can convert it to a arrow function. So the syntax is different, and num1 modulus num2. See the syntax, you see this fat arrow, this is known as fat arrow. We can give this fat arrow, and then we can do, so we don't need anything here, just like this fat arrow. And there are many things which the arrow functions we will benefit from taking the arrow function. This is beyond this crash course. So right now let us see. Yeah, console.log, so it is returning, so we can have something like this also result. There is a shorter way, we can directly do a console.log of here mod nums. So this is modulus operator, but this is also known as a reminder operator in everything in computer terms. So it will give the reminder of what will be remaining here. Reference error, console is not defined. Okay, so 30 divided by 20, the remainder will be 10, and the 10 is displayed. But the main thing is that this fat arrow is what we are using. So there is a condensed form of this also. So let me do the condensed form. So let me condense this one only. Const mod nums equal to, or let me show. Okay, suppose I have only one variable like this, num. I'm not using two. No, first let me do this one only, num1 comma num2 and this. But this, if I have only one statement here like this written, I can have multiple statements, then these brackets are required. But many times I don't have multiple statements. So what I can do, I can omit this brackets and I can directly do this. But so what I am doing, this is the fourth way, which is the condensed arrow function. Okay, so this is written, it is giving error because we even don't need this written. Let me get rid of this and let me comment it out and let me run it, and it will again give 10. And this bracket you're seeing, we can even omit this when there is a special case. Suppose I have only one parameter, num2 is not there, I want to divide it with 5, and so I'm passing only one thing, which is 30 divided by, so I have only one parameter, so I can omit the brackets also. So let me run. Yeah, 0, because it is fully divided by that. Let me do 2 will come. Okay, so this completes our part 4 of the series and also our JavaScript crash course for the beginner. In the next part I will start with the DOM crash course, so see you soon in that. Thank you.